Maybe they'll go away.
Maybe not.
Bailey, is everything okay?
No, nothing's okay.
Tell me Ryan isn't with Emma right now, looking up at the moon, wishing that I was with them. Tell me my death didn't bring Erica and my dad back together. Tell me Kendall won't be waiting to welcome me back with open arms. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong.
All right. I'll tell you.
No matter what he does or what he says, I will never believe him.
So you're still going to Gloucester, no matter what I say? Oh my God, Jake, if you keep acting like this, if you keep doing this to David, I don't see how you and I can go on.
So what is that? Is that an ultimatum you're giving me?
If that's what you want to call it.
I'm calling it what I just heard you say. Do you think I want this? I don't want this.
Neither do I. Do you think I like this? Balancing this line between you and my baby's dying father.
That man is working you.
That man is dying, and you are already dancing on his grave.
Well, you're damn straight I am. And you know what's sad is that you're not right next to me dancing along with me. Instead, you'd rather give this up, right? This, us, over him?
I am begging you to please leave this alone, Jake.
Well, I'm sorry, I can't.
Well, then I honestly don't know where we go from here.
I think you do. I think you're just afraid to say it.
So go ahead. Tell me.
You weren't very far off the mark.
I knew it.
Ryan took the news of your death extremely hard. He's been focusing on his kids ever since, which I'm assuming gets pretty lonely.
Well, at least he's had Kendall for support. And Zach, I mean, the two of them must have worked out their differences by now.
From what I can tell.
Good. Good, they need to get along. For Spike. And Kendall, who's running Fusion on her own and probably tearing her hair out by now. Okay, so who else? My dad. Is he back with Erica?
Yep, they're at it again.
Please tell me Annie's still locked up in Oak Haven.
What, did you become a psychic once you went into a coma?
I'm telling you, my dreams, they weren't dreams at all. They were so real. It was like looking through a window into everyone's lives.
And you want to be part of those lives again?
Ryan's more than anyone's. So, what are we waiting for? Let's do this surgery. Now. I want to get home in time for Valentine's Day.
Oh, okay. All right, let's slow down. I need to talk to Dr. Clayton first, okay? And he needs to do a full evaluation.
Great. So we can drag this out a little longer?
Well, excuse me for wanting to take precautions. Leo would have my head if I didn't.
Leo would know I'm ready.
Call me if you need anything, all right?
Where are you going?
I'm heading back to Pine Valley. We don't want anyone to get suspicious. Figure out what I've really been doing here.
No. No one can know about this. About me. Until we're sure I'm going to make it. But you'll be back, right? For the operation and after?
Nothing could keep me away.
This isn't about me and David. I want to do what is best for Trevor.
Oh, and I'm sorry, you don't think I do?
His father is dying, Jake. And no matter how we feel about David, I will not let you tear him apart, not now.
Okay, so we should just forget about the months and months of torture that he gave us, right? And is that right? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. I cannot do that. And I know that you think by my saying that I am in some way hurting the child, but I'm just wanting to protect him. In fact, I want to protect him. I want to protect you. I want to protect this, us. And you don't seem to get that, right?
Protect us from what, Jake? From a man who isn't even going to be here in a few months?
Except that he is. He's not dying.
You really believe that?
Honey, the gift-giving spree at Christmas? Seriously? The illegal drugs that get sent up to Gloucester? What? It's a hoax. A hoax. Just to sort of grab you, manipulate you, and you are falling for every single word of it.
Right. So now I'm an idiot.
No. Babe, I'm not saying that you're an idiot. In fact, I understand you falling into David's trap. I do. It's one of the reasons that I fell in love with you in the first place. It's your heart. You have a beautiful, huge heart that the entire town could fit inside.
So what's wrong with that?
Nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as nobody takes advantage of it. I just don't think that David deserves your compassion is all.
But you don't get to decide that.
Right. But I do get to decide whether I want to fight for you. And if I want to fight for him. Even if you don't like it. Even if you hate me for it.
He got fired from the casino and ended up punching one of the valet guys on his way out.
Why?
I don't know, he was pissed he got fired or something, but now he's in jail or court and he uses one phone call to call me and I have no idea what to do.
Okay, listen, just stay here with Tad. Yeah, listen, I think there's some leftover baby food over there if he gets hungry. All right, I'll be back.
Liza?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You should be thankful. Very. Because she didn't have to do this. Hell, she shouldn't have to do it.
I wouldn't have come here if I had a choice.
Yes, you would. Because you know in your heart of hearts, if you come here, she's going to back you up. Which, while it may be true, isn't exactly fair on your part, is it?
Now I'm not being fair?
Bailey, you took Stuart away from her. And while maybe you're right, because he's yours biologically, she had to give him up. And that nearly
Killed her. I know. Liza has done so much for me, and all I've done is make her life miserable.
I think Greenlee's attitude is exactly where we want it to be going into this surgery, okay? But in order to keep it that way, we need to keep her in the dark about everything that went down in Pine Valley since the morning of her wedding when things hit the fan.
In other words, you want us to lie.
Yes. Greenlee is convinced that she can go back and pick up where she left off.
Not exactly realistic.
I agree with you, but that's what's keeping her going. If she finds out that all her friends, her family, they went on with their lives, she could lose the will to fight.
Oh, you should get going. The plane's waiting for you.
Okay, I'm on my way, but are we in agreement about this? Protect Greenlee's fantasy at all costs. Yeah. Okay, good. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Hello, Dr. Clayton.
Miss Smythe,
That's soon to be Mrs. Lavery to you.
how are you feeling?
Great. Did you see David before he left?
Mm-hmm.
And did he tell you that I'm ready for the surgery?
Well, he may have mentioned something like that, yes.
I'm going to walk again.
Well, that's exactly what I like to hear.
You'd think we'd be able to get